Okay, this is summarising data, example 1 on page 2. So we have a situation here where we're asked to sort variables into 3 categories. We're asked to sort them into either qualitative variables, quantitative variables that are discrete, or quantitative variables that are continuous. So if we have a look up at the top of the page here, the number of people in a car, that has got a fixed value that would be something like 2 or 3 or 4. You can't have anything in between. You can't have half a person. So we would be down here and it's a quantitative discrete variable. Favourite colours of 30 students in a class. My favourite colour might be blue, yours might be red. They are words, so they are qualitative variables. The weight of a student's bag, well, assuming that we're measuring this in kilograms and that we can go to any degree of accuracy, we could have 3.1 kilograms or 5.5 or 4.9 or 3.725. We could have anything. A weight is a continuous variable. So that's over here in the third section. Times for 25 athletes to run a marathon. Well, time is also a continuous variable. You could go to a number of decimal places and it would be possible to get any of those times to any number of decimal places. So D would go there too. Types of flowers in a bouquet. Well, you might have roses or carnations, freesia. You might count how many of each one there are, but the actual variable itself is a word, and so that would go into the first category there. The score on a multiple choice test out of 15 questions, well, that's going to be a whole number. If it's multiple choice, you can't get it half right. So it's going to be 10 or 11 or 12. There's nothing in between. So that would go there as discrete. Wingspan of a duck, well, that's a length. Even though it says in centimetres, it doesn't say it has to be a whole number of centimetres. It could be 30.52 centimetres. And we could expect to get anything within a given range, so that's continuous as well. The pulse rate of 25 students, well, generally speaking, your pulse rate is measured in whole number of beats per minute. So that would be a number, but we tend to measure it in whole numbers per minute. So that would be a discrete variable. And the last one, the price of a chocolate bar in pence in 15 newsagents. Well, unless you're as old as me and you can remember half pence, and in the olden days even smaller fractions than that, we know that that's discrete. It's going to have to be a whole number of pence, and so that would go into this category. So check through those and check that you're clear on why each of those fits into those categories.